We have to start with the separation of liquid mixture. Okay, so when we have to see or discuss the separation of liquid mixture, the liquid mixture can be categorized into two categories, that is the mixture of miscible liquids and the mixture of immiscible liquids. Okay, now we have to understand what is miscible liquids. So when one liquid will dissolve in the other liquid completely and in all proportion. When a liquid will dissolve into other liquid completely and in all proportion, such liquids are known as miscible liquids, and such liquids will form homogeneous liquid mixture. So can you tell me such example? Your milkman, when he is giving you the milk, is he giving you the pure milk all the time? No, he adds water in the milk, and when he adds water in the milk, you are not able to differentiate where is water and where is milk. The reason is that water is completely soluble into milk in each proportion and in complete proportion. So that is why you cannot distinguish the water present in the milk. Okay, so that is why the water and milk are the two miscible liquids, and it will form which type of liquid mixture? Homogeneous liquid mixture. Now what is immiscible liquids? When one liquid will not dissolve into each other completely and in all proportions, such liquids are known as immiscible liquids. Okay, in the rainy season, when the condition of the roads, most of the roads are not in a good condition, so what you observe if you are traveling by bus from your home to school, you must have seen the ditches filled with water, and on the ditches there is a layer, and when sunlight comes on it, it gives a bright different colored layer like structure. So what happened? The ditch is filled with water. When the vehicles are passing, the oil drops, petrol or diesel gets dropped over it, and it is not getting solubilized in the water. So it will remain in the form of the layer above the water because its density is less. The density of oil is less than the density of water. So when the light passes through it, through the layer of the oil, it appears of a various beautiful combination of various beautiful colors. Okay, so this shows that the water and the petrol or any other type of oil is which type of liquid? Immiscible liquid, because water will not get dissolved in the oil. Okay, and such a mixture will be heterogeneous liquid mixture. Okay, now we have to see is, so you must have understood miscible liquids and immiscible liquids. Miscible liquids will form homogeneous liquid mixture, and immiscible liquids will form heterogeneous liquid mixture. Now the separating funnel, one of the method for the separation of liquid mixture is what? Use of separating funnel. So what is the principle behind it? We have to take an heterogeneous liquid mixture. So if I am saying heterogeneous liquid mixture, then the liquids are miscible or immiscible? Immiscible into each other. Okay, what is the condition required over here? We need a separating funnel, and we need two liquids. One liquid should have high density and the other liquid should have low density. So the liquid with high density in the separating funnel will be forming the lower layer. Okay, and the liquid with low density will be forming the upper layer. Example of such immiscible liquid or heterogeneous liquid mixture is kerosene oil and water. So if this is A and this is B, tell me A will be what and B will be what? Think of it. So A will be water and B will be oil. Okay, water is having high density, so it will form the lower level. Okay, oil is having low density, so it will form upper layer. So A will be water and B will be oil. I hope this is clear to you. Now this is the diagrammatic representation. This is the separating funnel. With the help of this stand it is attached. This is the stop cork. Okay, and this one is the conical flask. We take the mixture, heterogeneous mixture, in this separating funnel, and when we take the mixture in the separating funnel, what happens? The liquid with high density will form the lower level and the liquid with low density will form the upper layer. Okay, below the separating funnel we have kept a conical flask. We will open this stop cork, and when the layer of water will come till here, we will simply close the stop cork. So this is how the water will get collected in the beaker, whereas the oil will remain in the separating funnel. So this is how the two heterogeneous liquids are separated by the help of the separating funnel. So this is all for today. Thank you everyone.